Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like
Come to Rutland,
get
and there's
away?
plenty of sluts here, that's for sure.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be
Rest in
where
peace.
everybody knows your name. You wanna go where people know people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
You ever watch Kino Casino?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, they probably.
You ever watch Kino Casino? No! No, I don't. I do not watch Kino Casino. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Midnight Show. It is August 21st, 2026. And wow, what a juicy series of events we have to talk about tonight. Now, everything is so Jimmy rigged, Jerry rigged, African American rigged. Over here, everything's sort of sitting up on toothpicks, so to speak. So, I will do my best tonight to help enlighten you all on the crazy bullshit I have seen over the last couple of weeks. But I'll let you all draw in. Welcome, everybody. I hope your week has been going well. Technically Friday now for all those that work a normal Monday through Friday. Happy Friday. Alright, so to give everybody a nice gist of what we'll be talking about tonight, so we'll check in on Six Hexenhammer. How's he doing since the last time we checked in on him? We have a new episode of Biggest Problem in the Universe. Now, what makes this unique is that Dick Masterson, the smartest movies made probably in a long time, said, I don't want any part of this. Get this the fuck away from me. And now Vito is in control of it. And he did an episode with a comedian, a humor extraordinaire known as Josh Denny. So we'll check in on that a little bit and really get an idea of intellectual superiority as Josh Denny is very quick to remind everybody of. There's chat. Hello, everybody. $5 from Nick Mullen. Good to see you back, bud. Thank you very much. Good to be back. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. Much appreciated. But the fun part about Josh Denny and his appearance on the Biggest Problem in the Universe wasn't the content featured on the show, because between him and Vito, they couldn't entertain a thumbtack. Like, these two dudes, they're using humor that is 20 years outdated. It's something you would read on like an internet forum a long time ago, and I'm doing a bad job explaining. You'll know what I'm talking about when you hear it. Just that, you're dumb, actually. Thud, So, that episode, I think, we haven't really ever covered Josh Denny on this show, but I think some of you might find the entertainment value of Josh Denny, which is not the unironic entertainment of Josh Denny, but rather the not necessarily laughing at his expense, but laughing at, wow, people are so insufferable, man. Like that. Sanctimonious. That's the word. That's the very precise word. Sanctimonious. But I'll leave you with that. We'll check in on the quartering. Jer, we're gonna do 6 hours of Jer. Man, I don't know what's more sad, being Jeremy Hambley or having to talk about Jeremy Hambley for hours on end. I'd rather work a regular job, bro. I'd rather work at McDonald's putting fries in the fucking bag. But hey, to all his own, right? So we'll talk about the quartering, having, I guess, a debate with Alex Jones. But the thing I'm excited the most to talk about tonight would be the quartering. No, I'm fucking kidding. Tim Pool. Now, he's been making the rounds. He got the call, so to speak, but rather he got the boot. Either one or the other. He got kicked off the team, so he is no longer MAGA. He is no longer Alex Jones. But the funny clip, I think you guys are going to love this, because I should have it queued up already. Just need a second to switch to the other overlay. There we go. Move this over here. And voila. Okay. This is the face that greets you on your way into hell. Look at it. Look at that guy's face. There's just something. What's wrong with it? Can you take it back? Like, is it possible for Tim Pool to go back to his mom and ask for a fucking refund? Like, look at this face. You create it. Can I get a different one? Like another random number generator, so to speak? Look at that fucking face. I wouldn't even punch it. That's the kind of face that Tim Pool has. All right.
My next surrounded claim is that the United States is tracking towards a civil war.
There's 42 of your titles that have the word Civil War in it.
Correct.
With big fonts on the front.
They sure do.
So why is that? It's sensationalist. It's easy to get clicks on that. There's a reason why you say it, because it's very profitable for your business.
Not necessarily.
But
We have 1,600 episodes of just IRL.
There comes a point where people stop taking your predictions seriously.
Are you going to make an argument, or are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Okay, then let's make an argument about whether or not we are tracking. No. If you're making an argument...
All right, so the guy is in the middle of making his point, and Tim Pool desperately trying to interrupt him so no one else can hear him make his point. It's like an old married couple arguing.
You don't like my thumbnails, or you don't. You try to say my name over and
You're
over.
mad
saying
at
that
me.
you say bullshit in order to get money.
You don't like the beans,
Let
do you?
Let me ask you a
The
question.
predictions.
Let me
Hold
ask you a
Tim,
question you can't
I will
answer.
agree with you that there's increased polarization. I would attribute a lot of that to people being specifically online.
Let me ask.
There's
I
a
don't
lot
disagree.
less interaction
I
with
completely
people
agree.
that are in different camps.
Let me. You defer.
Where you can say that
Let me
there's
ask you a
civil
question.
war every fucking year and it doesn't happen. And
I
you're gonna
never
say,
said
it just
there
hasn't
was.
happened yet.
Let me ask you a
Or
question.
if it does happen, you say, see, I've had it all
Let me
along.
ask you a
You were
question.
the same thing as like the
Let me
Christian rapture
ask you
people.
Now, to Tim Pool's credit, that would be annoying to sit there. Were you gonna let me fucking? Are you gonna talk? He should have just kept talking. Just like talk over him. If somebody pulls that shit on you, you just hunker in and keep talking over them. You don't let them like alpha you like that, Tim. What the fuck?
Who say that the rapture's coming every fucking year.
Are
and
you-
when it doesn't
This
happen,
is why
want
you
a
wear the
soapbox?
beanie.
You want me to get you a
I'm just saying,
soapbox?
it's really
I can leave.
easy.
You want me to
It's
go?
really easy to
You want me
like
to
do
leave?
what you do.
You want me to
It's
leave?
really easy to do what you do. Like you literally
Fine.
just say.
See, and what I found entertaining about this clip is that would you want to be the guy that as he walks away, everyone claps? Woo! Fuck yeah! He's gone! He's getting the fuck on! We don't have to see his stupid beanie anymore! Don't let the beanie hit the door on the way out. Let's go ahead and let it play through.
My next surrounded claim is that the United States is tracking towards a civil war.
There's 42 of your titles that have the word Civil War in it.
Correct.
With big fonts on the front.
They sure do.
So why is that? It's sensationalist. It's easy to get clicks on that. There's a reason why you say it, because
He's
it's very
100% right,
profitable
by the
for your
way.
business.
Not necessarily.
But
We have
there comes a point-
1,600
Tim Pool,
episodes
Tim
of
Pool,
just
Tim
IRL.
Pool. There comes a point where people stop taking your predictions seriously.
Are you going to make an
Like you
argument,
said-
or are you mad at me?
Are you mad at me? Like I said earlier, you just don't like the beanie, do you? You hate beanies. I bet you love hair. That should have been his argument. You know, these guys, their biggest problem is they take themselves way too fucking seriously. Like they see themselves as like a modern Socrates. Excuse me. A modern Socrates when they're really closer to I was gonna say Diogenes, but who's the guy who was always drunk? That would make predictions and none of them came true. I'm forgetting his name. It's a Greek. Anyway. That's gonna drive me crazy. It's not Diogenes, but if it's not that, it's close to it. Imagine counting all those titles. Jeez, yeah, right? That could be a point I'll bring up a little bit later on, man. Living that title lifestyle. Look at all those titles. You see those titles like it drive you crazy.
I'm not mad at you.
Okay, then let's make an argument about whether
I'm
or not
trying.
we are
Let's make an
tracking. No, 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 no,
argument
no, no, no.
about.
If you're
Come
making an
on.
argument, you
No,
don't
Tim.
like my thumbnails, or you don't, you
No,
should say
you
my
didn't
name.
say
when
shit
I'm
about
saying
saying
that you say bullshit in order to get money. But what
Let me
I
ask
really
you-
think
let
is
me ask you a
the
question.
predictions.
And then you get applause. You say bullshit to get money. And he's correct. He's a sensationalist more than he is a journalist. Like he can make the argument that he's a journalist. But does anybody else remember that? I wonder if I can find this real quick. I should have had this prepared. My mistake. Should only take a minute or two, at most. When Charlie Kirk died, like right afterward, Tim Pool came in with I've got the update, everybody. He's in stable condition. He's going to be fine. Thank God. This fellow internet grifter that offers nothing more to the world than what he offers people in his normal life. Like, yeah, he has value amongst his family and his friends in real life. But beyond that, these people think that they're like avatars of modern day spiritualism. Like their sense of self is so inflated that watching them slowly fall apart is nothing short than fascinating. Okay, right. Tim Pool, and then Charlie Kirk. Right? Should be as simple as that. That is the internet we live in, right? There are a series of gatekeepers who are hoping to get in on the bandwagon before the door shuts behind them. That's what they are. Alright, so you'll have to take my word for it unless I can find it later. I don't want to stall the show too much to find that. But yes, before the guy's even in the hospital, we're talking within the hour of the guy, the incident happening, whether it was a shooting or an explosive, whatever it might have been. Tim Pool, alongside many of these other people online, who all pretend that they're all just like best friends. Like they're just like Joe Rogan and his friends, man. They really got an idea of what being informative and online is like. Like, the over sense of self. These guys could really benefit from working a normal fucking job and realizing they're no better than anybody else. Like their shit does in fact stink. If you think your shit don't stink, I don't give a fuck what you think. Alright. So there's also more Tim Pool shit. We have him going against InfoWars or the Alex Jones network, right? Alex Jones. So this is all very likely just a bunch of ways that these guys are helping to generate content and clicks when nothing is really going on. They don't have anything to say. They've already been online for, a decade and a half, a lot of them. So they've already said everything that's ever crossed their mind or ever will cross their mind. So now it's about just trying to throw ads in front of everything. The very thing that a lot of them have preached against throughout many of their careers. That's what it is. Okay, I remember now. Alex Jones wants to fight his ass. He saw that beanie and said,
Charity.
fuck no. Fuck no. You turn the volume down a little bit.
Really tongue in cheek. Because he said he'll debate me, but for $300,000, because I guess it's all about the money. I want to know.
Imagine,
did he ever take money from the Israeli.
Imagine, chat, that you're such a grifter that the king of grifters, Alex Jones, was like, whoa, this guy's all in it for the money, man. This guy's such a money-grubbing little bitch that he wouldn't even just make content. Or just come out and do a throwaway phone call, probably, in the long run, generate more interest for him, which is what these guys want anyway, right? Anyway.
Israelis or any subsidiary. He said last night he's never taken money from the Israelis. I said from any subsidiary, because Pool admits he took money from the Russians through one of their subsidiaries. And back when it happened, I could see how that could happen, and he didn't know. But now because he said, I got the call implying I'm being paid, I want to know by who. So because Tim is obviously all about the money, and he's like 40 years old, I'm 52, you're 12 years younger than me, you're in better shape than me, I've seen you, you're like 6'7", probably weigh like 290 pounds. People don't really get it on.
Think about that, what he just said for a second. He's like, dude, he's like 6'7" and weighs like 200 pounds. Like, how skinny is this fucking beanie wearing motherfucker? How skinny? Like, what does his body actually look like in real person? Is he way more mangled and like a creature? 6'7", 200 pounds. That is one skinny bitch. But I can't imagine something wacky like that happening, like, in my life. Whatever happened, I can't imagine Alex Jones, like, challenging me to a fight and me going, no, dude, it would be my honor, Mr. Jones, to slap you right in your fucking face. It'd be great. I'd love it. I love every second of it.
Camera, how big Tim is. I mean, he's very scary looking.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that. He's scary looking, guys. I mean, we did see that clip earlier where we had to... Hold on, let me get this. It was like... He's a real scary guy. Look at him. I see it, Mr. Jones. He's absolutely the face you see in the night behind a fucking bar. That's him right there.
So I'm an easy pushover. Okay? I'm an old man, and it would be great for charity, and I'm ready to do it, Tim. So let's do it. I mean, a lot of this I'm obviously joking around, but my point was he makes it all about money, so I just threw it back at him to have some fun. But I am serious. If he wants to do it,
Okay, so that's all we really needed to hear. They're gonna do a little. This is WWE now. You know, where's the big red machine? Where's Stone Cold? You know, no, we get Alex Jones and Tim Pool. What a time to be alive. Oh, good God. It says he's 5'10", which means 5'8" in reality, most likely. Wait, what's a good way to describe this? Nah, well, I think I've made my point, right? Tim Pool out there. Oh yeah, who else is going at Tim Pool right now? Here we go. I'm excited for the Denny segment. You guys, if you don't know who Josh Denny is, you're in for a treat. It's this guy. He's so fun to just not like. Like, your sense of self-confidence is just going to poof, like, rise through the fucking roof. Here's Tim Pool. I have defended Alex Jones publicly for nearly 10 years. I've never said a bad word about him. Ask yourselves, what makes a man attack one of his allies in media? Que bono? Alex? I think that's French. I don't speak French. I don't give a fuck about French. I'm curious, what account did I mute? Oh, it was Alex. Yeah, I have Alex Jones muted, and I think Elon Musk. There are a few people on Twitter where no matter what, like if you're on the following tab or the For You tab or wherever, their shit just runs through your timeline. So it's nothing but Tim Pool, Alex Jones, and Elon Musk. Like, actual fucking hell. All right.
he said, yeah, I met with him.
All right, we'll watch some of this clip and then we'll move on. Let's see, what's that guy's name? Harrison Smith. Is that? I think it's Harrison Smith.
Look, the reason I'm pissed off at Tim Pool and everybody like him is very simple. Israel spent $1.3 billion officially,
Hey, what's up, dude?
and that's it, to pay for U.S. influencers to attack anybody that's against the Iran war. And it's been clear these guys all follow talking points and are in lockstep, and they all deny they're taking money from Israel. But on record, Israel spent $1.3 billion in the last 18 months. If you go back about 14 months ago, Tim Pool got caught meeting secretly with a bunch of influencers with Netanyahu, reportedly getting marching orders, according to sources. He said, yeah, I met with him and I'm proud of it, but I won't tell you what we talked about. Chatham House rules. So then I posted a video about that where he's celebrating because there was a glitch on X they admit was a glitch that affected all live streams. I thought it was a glitch. I said it's open on censorship and knocked our viewers down in one day, 90%. They're back up. He said, well, that's because, you're anti-Trump. Nobody likes you. And they had all these other influencers, clearly a talking point, saying the same thing. It's clear that a bunch of them have gone public. They get sent the messages every day, what to say, what.
Yeah, his voice, he's starting to slowly turn into Steve-O. Like, does this guy smoke 2 packs a day? The fuck's going on with his voice? All right, I'll let it play a little bit longer, but I think
What to
I'm done with
do,
this.
they put it out. Can I prove it 100% with Tim Pool? But no, I can prove it 100% that as a group, they're doing it. 1.3 billion is a lot of money. So this isn't about, I got a big audience. How dare you say my audience is gone? I'm like Elon Musk. There's a big glitch. All the live shows, entertainment shows, you name it, 90% knocked down since your new algorithm. And they admitted, yeah, we got problems, and they fixed it by this morning. So that was it. They wouldn't even show the live feed of the show or anybody else's when you did a live show.
Okay, yeah.
Wouldn't even show it.
I realized I was listening to the music in the background that he was listening to, not paying attention to what he has to say, so apparently I don't give a shit. And can you blame me? Let's be for real. The reason I wish I had more respect for Alex Jones, I really do. I want to like Alex Jones, man, but he should have just came right out and said, fuck it. Fuck Sandy Hook. It was a psyop, and I am free to believe that. You guys, you cannot punish me for that. I believe this. And just looked everyone in their eyes, hunkered down, and say, no, I believe this. The fuck? What kind of crazy deranged shit is this? But like I said, it's all part of the simulation. Enjoy the show. It's WWE. All this stuff is just meant to keep us entertained. Okay, so we have Harrison Smith threatening to leak, DMs, I think it was, with either former employees of Tim Pool's or friends of theirs, something along those lines.
I would never, ever take precious money. This is my Tim Pool impression. I think Alex is, I think he's compromised. I think that, we all know that there's a ton of money sloshing around right now. I think Alex might be taking some of it. I think he might actually be,
They're well off. They are absolutely making good money. People are sending their money to InfoWars. Come on. You guys are making money too. Don't even bullshit. Yeah, here we go. I remember, because I remember... remember liking the tweet. Y'all should hear some of the shit that former Timcast employees have been sending me. It's as if they got bored covering the news and they're thinking in a boardroom, hey, I bet you I can get Tim Pool to remove the beanie, crumple it, and throw it on the ground out of frustration. I bet you I could do it. Because I never really liked that drip feed content. If you got some, former employee testimonies about working for Tim Pool, drop it. Or you're, hiding the news. You're creating a, what would you call it? When you're, I'll release this information if you don't do this. What's that called? I forget it. I don't know, but I don't think it's very... highly looked upon. Yeah, and then we got Trump. It's not even worth talking about Trump because it's just self-deprecating. You have to be masochistic to try to follow Trump right now. Oh wow, the guy who now shits his pants in front of it. Now we have a new guy who shits his pants and sells everybody out. Fantastic. That is, I think that might be what you would call it. Yeah, blackmail, right? And no, not the thing that meets up with Tim Pool's wife or girlfriend at the end of every evening. I mean, blackmail, you know? So where do we go from here? Okay. I'd say a good change of pace. You know what? Nah. This nice AI of The Office, a cold open of The Office has been going through, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's go ahead and play it.
Someone is getting fired today. Dwight, don't. Bam, bam. All of this is because of you, Jim. All of it.
Probably the best cold open for that show. Thank you, whoever made that. Good stuff. They just forced Dwight to watch the show. Alright, so I think now's probably a good time. Let's check in on our friend Styx, Hex, and Hammer. Friend of the show, of course. We all are very well acquainted with Styx, Hex, and Hammer, the magician, God himself. God himself, guys. Okay. Man, the contrast from old video to new video is quite something. There we go. I guess that doesn't help a whole lot, does it? Hold on just a second here. Okay, there we go. Move things over. And so we can really get an idea of our friend Styx, Hex, and Hammer. Tarl has, as you can see, he's been looking really well. Taking care of himself, showering every day. We still have the typos in the video titles, right? But more strangely is that there has been no sign of Tarl Warwick in several weeks, at least online. Now, he posted to Twitter, like I think on August 8th or something like that. It's been at least a week and a half. But since then, no sign of this guy. Now, looking at the sign of his physical health, the decline pretty much speaks for itself, right? Going from being terminally online every day, posting videos, posting quips, responses almost around the clock on Twitter, suddenly gone, nothing. Well, what happened to Styx, Hex, and Hammer, you might be wondering. Well, folks over on Kiwi Farms, there's a user that goes by the name General Insomnia. As you can see, he has a thumbnail of Tarl-like person. Now, this individual reached out to one of Styx's ex-girlfriends and messaged her, started hanging out, and eventually hooked up with her. So, I don't know, maybe last 10, 20 pages of this forum, I haven't been really paying close attention to it, have been all of these posters talking about either this guy doing various things to Styx, Hex, and Hammer's ex-girlfriend, there's like deep lore now surrounding all of these, the women, the users that have hooked up with them. It's a deep, dark rabbit hole. But Six Hexenhammer has gotten caught. That must feel pretty fucking shitty. He already looks like he's on the verge of death, and then the news of the people who sit around the clock making fun of his stupid looking ass. And it also deeply bothers him. He's at war with these people, right? In an Ethan Ralph type way. And then his A-logs start becoming his Eskimo brothers. How about that? Now, the only thing I have to add besides it's been several weeks, he's gone, and when he stopped posting, it looked like he was literally about to die. People have been posting about the quartering, right? And one of these users recently got blocked by Styx, Hex, and Hammer. So he is, in fact, probably, maybe, as of Monday, still alive, everybody. So, Styx, Hex, and Hammer, an angel has gotten its wings, right? Stolas has your back, all right? Unfortunately, there isn't much to say on the Styx, Hex, and Hammer situation beyond... he looks like he's about to die. He disappeared from the internet, and then he got cucked publicly on the internet thread that constantly A-logs and trolls him around the clock. So, big L for the Stolas team. If anyone's keeping score, probably take all those L's and build a whole fucking village at this point. Alright. I'm going to condense some of the tabs here real quick. We had some shit with Randy Fine. Not sure if anybody saw that. Just a politician that's allowed to do whatever they want and face no consequences. It's funny, they can openly commit a federal crime on TV. And then they'll just go, nah, we're not going to do anything about it. You can choose not to prosecute. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, yeah, I did. Who am I kidding? Alright. Where do I... You know, I think the best place to start on this segment would to just be the video or the episode itself. Let's go. Biggest problem in the universe. I hope you guys, like, fat faggots that think they're the best thing, God's gift to the universe, right? Now, the funny thing to me, the funniest thing, is this dude looks like a child molester. And he's sitting there going, man, it must be that I'm just really, really smart. It must be my high IQ that women can't stand my stupid fucking ass. Yeah, it's not being an insufferable, sanctimonious prick. That couldn't be it. Now, you have my apologies for the fact that these two are not very entertaining. Like, I'll let everybody decide for themselves. God, like, look at that guy. Look at his fucking face. Imagine seeing that every fucking day when you will, and like look in the mirror. Really applies to Vito too, but goddamn, Denny. There is so much good Denny lore. So if there's so much to say about this fucking guy. He had a show on the Food Network, and it got canceled because of poor ratings. How bad, right? Ginormous Foods with Josh Denny. Ginormous Foods, everybody. Now, I have first time codes here somewhere. We got some time codes. these guys basically have being dumped PTSD and have like spent like 20 minutes talking about how they'd actually just rather be gay, kinda. It's one of those things you only ever heard when you were still in high school by the edgy guy who was trying to be funny but no one liked him. I think it's about 8 minutes in.
Both have life insurance. One of us dies, we just keep banging and
See, I'm already out. Like, if I was a woman, right, and I heard that voice, I would slap that motherfucker and run away.
keep it moving.
The gays, look, that's always been the thing as you go. At the end of the day, how can I really criticize the gays when they realize, hey, if we just fuck each other, there's going to be a lot less arguing. And even if we do argue, it's going to be fun and catty. Like, oh, you're such a bitch.
I think the only reason we don't do it is because most of us would be like, it's not that bad. And then
It's not that bad! That's the sound of a guy who sat on a fucking dick at one point in his life. Am I right, guys? Let's listen to that again.
would have don't do it is because most of us would be like, it's not that bad. And then we would have a real choice to make. We would go, it's not that bad.
There's a decision point to be made.
Everything else is fucking fantastic. I mean, I don't see a lot of unhappy gays, not in this city. This place.
Just suck the dick, Denny. You know, if it sounds like you just want to fuck a guy, go for it, man. No one's stopping you.
Like, you drive through West Hollywood, everybody's having fun.
I think the most important thing is I've never had any of my gay friends come to me.
Anyway, so they go on and on about this. Like, keep it in mind, both of these men they were dumped like 2 years ago, and they still continuously throughout this stream of theirs. What is it, about 2.5 hours? They both bring up their ex multiple times. I think Denny, I heard 4 times he brought up his ex that left him for what they call BBC. Now, what I will do is skip forward. We won't skip the content, but there is some there it is. There's some juicy shit here. So, Josh Denny, yeah, here we go. Here we go. He believes, like I said earlier, that these people think that they're like Socrates. They think that they're like a modern genius, like stuck in this fucking weird molester-looking body. Like, really, you gotta get a good look at Denny. Take a look. He looks in the mirror and goes, well, maybe if I convince myself I'm not fucking stupid and retarded, I don't know. Because I can't fix the ugly, but I can convince them that maybe I'm not a retard. No, you can't.
Stupid in regards to that on X.
Was Mersh dunking on you here?
No, he tried. He goes in and he goes, yeah, me too, man, me too, in his Mersh voice. And I go, Mersh, you've never made anything. Your whole life is just commenting on other people.
Hey, he's on your side, okay? You should cut him some slack, Denny. You could use every friend you can get. But you even hear the inflection like he's a teenage girl.
Make something, do something. Like, but don't pretend that we're the same. Like, I'm not an internet talking about internet guy other than right now. Except for that and that and that. And that.
Denny, all you do is talk about internet guys. You liar.
I don't talk about success anywhere. And I don't say they're dumber than me, and I don't say I'm smarter than them.
Okay, so let's just read this tweet. I started following Denny because he just tweets out these insanely faggoty tweets all day, and they're fantastic. I laugh my ass off throughout the day. Not because I'm like, yeah, you get him, Josh, but you think, man, this guy actually thinks this. Like, this guy thinks that he's not Josh Denny. He says, I'll be 43 in a week. 43. Like, he looks like he's fucking 55. I'll be 43 in a week. I've been mostly single for the past 18 months. Now, at one point in this stream, he mentions that he rebounded on a girl 17 years younger than him, quote unquote. And as I mentioned before about him kind of looking, I don't know, like his name is meganslaw.com. And maybe you shouldn't be saying weird shit like that, Denny, you fucking creep. I've been mostly single for the past 18 months, and I'm just now realizing that my intelligence has always been the biggest issue in my relationships. Maybe not in the way you think. Not getting old or fat, not having professional failures. Hey, his failures are professional, okay? Look at dating site blurbs. No woman ever lists high IQ or intelligence in their wants section. Well, you must have been looking around to know that, huh? Women actually despise men of high intelligence. It is their single greatest insecurity. Thank you, Josh Denny. That high IQ. Like, that is a 138 IQ right there, buddy.
And people go, well, how do you know that they're insecure about it? They tell me. They tell me they're insecure about it. So what I think is so funny is that, like, what I've kind of mastered, this is where I'll brag, what I've mastered about the way I tweet is, it's the things I don't say that people react to because of what I do say makes them feel. So when
No, he says shit like, I didn't say that, and you're stupid. You know, type of shit like that. It's excellent. It's so, like, frozen in time from something you would see from some up his ass person 20 years ago on early internet. Like, actually, you're wrong.
Jazzman of Twitter, it's all about the notes you're not playing.
Not playing. When I said the thing in 2018 that first got me canceled, I said straight white male is this century's N-word.
Okay, no. Okay, this whole thing about being canceled. Everybody's pretending that somebody's telling them they can say, they can and can't say something. Hey, guess what, guys? Faggot. I'm still alive. Here's another one. Nigger. I'm still alive. You see, these guys grift off of them pretending as if anybody is out there preventing them from expressing themselves in the way they want to express themselves. That's what is supposedly wrong about the whole canceled thing. Is people not being able to put out their art because of some dumb shit, right? No one's stopping Josh Denny from doing anything he's ever wanted to do except maybe try to get laid, okay? There we go. Better late than never. They tried to make it appear as though the feedback they've gotten from not being very clever or charismatic or whatever, it's not their failure that's preventing them. It's this unseen force that's canceling them. You know what I mean? No, they're grifting off of people's sympathies. People who go, oh man, you really can't do your show? Like, that's bullshit. Well, what got you canceled, Danny? Let's go ahead and listen.
There's no difference in the usage. Everyone said you're saying that white people are as oppressed as black people. Now, if I were smarter back then, I would have said, nope, didn't say that. And it would have been the end of that. But instead, I go, where the fuck did you get that? I went back and forth with these people and everything else. But that's what they do. People actually tell on themselves when they react to shit you didn't say. Oh, this guy fucking thinks he's hot shit.
See, exactly. You do think you're hot shit, though. But I love following this content, this Josh Denny content. Like, what a treat. I was on my way home from work. Like, you know that feeling when you got, like, I don't know, something new, like a new computer thing or whatever it might be. You're like on a rush to get home so you could. I was like running red light. I'm kidding. I wasn't running red lights, but I was rushing to get home when I saw that the biggest problem in the universe was now ran by Vito. And the first, maybe it was the second guest, I don't know. And his guest was Josh Denny. I nearly leapt up and just said, boss, I'm out. I'm gone. I got work to do. I gotta listen to this stupid ass shit. Now I could just mention it. At the beginning of the stream, it doesn't seem like Vito quite has running a stream down yet, because there are a ton of technical issues. Their audio tracks were all off. Another thing I'll mention is just the cringy shit they say in this. It's like, if you're a connoisseur of just listening to people make fools of themselves, a little bit in a different way than we cover on this show, but this is a great episode to listen to if you have nothing else better going on, and you just think to yourself, man, I'm glad I'm not them. Let me talk a little bit more. Ugh.
Shit. Well, first of all, you're massively insecure. I didn't say that. If you think me owning who I am and liking myself and that doesn't mean I'm perfect. There's shit I'm working on. I'm trying not to die before I'm 50 by being fat. And this is why we don't hang out more. Because if you're always like, let's go eat all the shit. And I go, I want to do that. But that's me being a drug addict.
We could eat sometime.
That's my addict friend calling me going, let's go to Sizzler and do all the drugs. And I go, yeah, I want to do that. But I'll die at 50 if I don't stop the shit. Okay. And so
keep in mind,
that doesn't mean I'm perfect.
Keep in mind, he's yelling at Mersh right now for trying to hang out with him. How the fools are making fools of themselves amongst themselves.
But I know who I am. And
I
you
know
guys
who
should
I
learn how
am.
to do that. Yes, that is the one thing that I think I'm good at
Dude's in
that
his
I don't
40s.
think any of you know how to do. Is just accept who the fuck you are. And if you're working on things about yourself, you can tell people about that or not. It's not their fucking business unless they're part of your life.
I think here's the go ahead.
Anybody who likes them or
You
just
got Big Dog by Josh Denny on your new show. Vito got Big Dog by Josh Denny on his new show. How sad. Look at that face. That's the face of a man that just said, okay, get it over with.
It's like, this is who I am. You make yourself look like a fucking fag.
I think the problem you're walking into is anytime a big fat guy goes, here's the problem with women.
Oh, yeah.
The response is going to be,
You're
but you're a big fat guy.
Yeah.
Like, what can
And
you
by the
do?
way,
Because he can't.
I have a bit about this in the new hour where I'm like,
He has an hour that he does. If you heard these fucking people and they're talking about they go out and do an hour, I got an hour of comedy that like he's been carrying around a notebook or something. They have these takes that they write down. Do these takes sound like anything you think about and have to write down? No, he just reacts. High IQ content. I like there's one and done in content. Men of high intelligence, LMFAO. Vito, you were on Fool's Notice. You are being investigated. So keep that in mind, Vito. You are now being investigated.
one of the main reasons
Sure,
I have
it's
to
not the
lose
first
weight is
time.
because nobody believes fat people are right about anything.
Yeah, it's
could run out of-
automatically, you
could
could
run
know.
I could run out of a burning building and go, that's on fire. They go, I don't know, man. He's kind of You know what I mean? Like, he don't know shit about shit. He's a fat guy. What does he know? People, the reason you don't get pussy is because I've never had a problem getting pussy. One guy goes, your problem is probably your personality. I go, dude, your wife is uglier than any woman I've ever fucked, even in my nightmares.
Wow. Excellent. Oh, man. You're just right off the top rope.
Oh, fuck.
And really, you can see the difference difference of personalities here. You got the guy on the left who's desperately trying to keep an eye on chat and figure out how to be comfortable running the stream and providing content for the people there. And then Josh Denny, who's just staring at chat and arguing, insisting that he's not a retard. It's actually, I love that last bit. Some guy tried to tell me that it's actually my personality why women don't want to be with me. Bro, it's not because of your personality. The reason they don't want to be with you is because you're Josh Denny.
Like, my numbers are modest. I was in a 12-year relationship. I think I might have fucked like 30 women in my entire life, but none of them are ugly. So there's never been an issue. I've never been a guy who's like, oh man, women don't fuck me enough. I just don't. I'm not one of those guys. And I also don't give a I'm 43. If you're 43 and you still give a shit about getting pussy, you need to grow the fuck up.
Absolutely blown the fuck out. The chat doesn't know what to do. 43. He's 43, guys. Like, look at this fucking guy. 43.
Like, that's absurd at our age to be like, I don't know if I got enough pussy in my lifetime. That's stupid. That's fucking ridiculous.
Look, I'm not reading a lot of dating sites. I don't know what women are looking for. They all seem a little bit nuts. But you did fall in the classic trap of being a fat guy trying to say anything about women, and I don't know what you expected. Okay? Like, obviously this was going to happen.
I get it.
You have to accept it.
I get it. I get that's what it is. But just say that's what it is. Hey,
just say you're a big fat guy. You don't know. Hey, fatty, shut up. That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah, talk about my tits. Call me fat. Be funny. Be funny.
See,
don't try to like make an
really
intellectual argument that what I said isn't true and it has to be untrue because I'm fat. That wouldn't.
It's not that I'm fat, ugly, stupid, and have a bad personality. It's about I realized I put stupid in there. Just autopilot. My bad. It's not because I'm big, ugly, sanctimonious. It's just every bad quality you can think of to list. It's because I'm actually intellectually superior to everybody that you've ever met. Get a load of yourself, buddy. Like, really, Denny, keep doing what you're doing. This is good shit. Here's a few things. Let's see. Yeah, really nothing too big. Like, there was a part where they discussed the WNBA. Like, they're in 2026 making jokes about men in women's bathrooms, you know. It'd be like if you were still talking about how politicians want to shut down video games because they're shooting in them. Like, the shooting that's in them, and it's causing people to do mass shootings, the video games, right? You all remember that? It'd be like commenting on the state of the world and that having that take. It's just a little bit outdated there, Denny. And maybe it's not the sex that you need, Denny, but rather the companionship. Maybe go hang out with Mersh. Maybe that's what you need. It sounds like what you want. Quite frankly. Sounds like he's trying to hang out with you, and you're not wanting to hang out with Mersh, but you are wanting some penis. And I believe he's single now.
Dating these women in the first place if the fat was a problem for them.
I think you're gonna get that knee-jerk react. I don't know, man. I don't know if women want an intelligent guy. It seems like women enjoy being ridiculed for being stupid women, because I think deep down they know that the men.
Well, I think the ones that have, I think the ones that have a good sense of humor can be fun about it. Like,
yeah.
And I'm fine with that. By the way, I don't need a woman to be super smart. I want a woman to be kind. I've actually found that really, really intelligent women are.
See, he just hijacks the podcast to talk about what he wants in a woman. Can we bring back Kazakhstan, man? You see, if we actually managed, if Trump just found a place and called it Kazakhstan or some shit, or Kekistan. I kept saying Kazakhstan at first, didn't I? There might be hope for him in the next, what, he wants a third term or whatever. But yeah, maybe I'll let it go on a little bit longer, but it says a lot about what you think about yourself, that's for sure.
Are also really, really cold. So that's
He's
not
cold.
appealing. That'd be like dating myself. Like, I can be kind of cold sometimes, or not.
I think that's the problem with a lot of intelligent people is intelligent people get a lot wrapped up in their own feelings. I think probably the relationships that work the best are two dumb people who just go,
oh yeah,
well, we used to go to the Disney World and we could get a Mickey Mouse waffle and ride them teacups.
Some people are the happiest people on earth. I'm jealous. I remember when I graduated high school, and you have that mentality of like, I'm not going to be one of these guys who like never leaves town and just shits out a bunch of kids. Like, I want to be somebody. And then I look back at those people now and I go, those are the happiest people I know. The people who never.
Yeah, the people who look back on life and realize they didn't become Josh Denny. Good God. I won't hit it again.
Obvious.
I had my fun.
They have 3 fucking kids. They own a landscaping company. I go, that's the move. That was the move. Like, the problem with like being a person who ever has any success or fame or any notoriety or anything.
But I'm gonna let you finish, but real quick. But in their chat, they're talking about how their show is only getting 288 people. All right. Now, I'm one to talk. I know we're sitting at 41 people right now. On a dead channel, unannounced, at 1 a.m., we're sitting on 41 viewers. These guys are on an established channel. They streamed at 6 p.m. in the middle of the day. It was well announced, promoted, and everything. They got 288. That's barely what, 5 times, 6 times the audience we have here on the dead channel with almost no announcement beforehand. Streamed at 1 a.m. Now the video itself sitting at what, 8,200 views? Yeah. All right, we'll let him continue.
Thing else is like, it's like a Pandora's box. You see behind the curtain.
See, their chat's
and you go
bored
like,
too,
oh,
by the
wow,
way.
like this unlocks so much. This is interesting. It unlocks so much shit. Like when I had a TV show, and I posted about this, and Andrew Tate like reposted it. When I had a TV show, there were women who were like, I'll never fuck you, that I knew from like high school or the jobs I had in my 20s or whatever, who came out of the woodwork and were like, what are you doing when you're in Denver? What are you doing when you're in Nebraska? It was just like,
yeah.
Wow, this shit changes overnight. Like,
did you think that maybe they were just being friendly? You know, not every woman who talks to you, Josh, wants some of the ginger micropene, okay? Maybe they were just trying to be friendly. Or you might be right. They were just trying to clout chase.
Like,
let's be real.
Status is a huge part of it, man.
It's crazy. So it is. I don't consciously think like, I had a TV show, I should be fucking whatever I want. But it does change your mind.
Ooh,
of like,
okay.
Oh wow, like I have access to this whole other world of people, interesting people that I admire, that I would like to get to know or whatever. I want to make shit. I want to like, and then you do get to meet some of them, and you go, oh, that guy's cool. Like I want to make a movie with that guy, or I want to like make comedy sketches with that person. So then you have this whole new menu of like cool shit that your life could be, and it keeps changing and it keeps growing, and you go, oh shit, Kanye West asked me to help him start a shoe company, and then he went.
I wish that had happened. That would have been a fun chat.
Yeah, but it's like, so there are moments in your life, like as you go through this stuff, and even like when times are down or whatever, you're not doing anything. Like I'm not doing anything right now. You do have to take stock and go back and go, when I was
when was the last time you did something though, Josh? That's the main question. All right. I think that's a good place to call it for that. So everyone, a round of applause for Josh Denny. Really bringing the takes to the table that we just aren't ready to hear. And was it Diogenes? That's driving me crazy. I'll have to look that up later. Okay, so we've got... Yeah, I wanted to bring this clip up here. Let's see, Twitter. Just because it always makes me laugh.
You ever watch Kino Casino?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, they've talked about it.
So, I forget the exact context. I forget which one of them was the one trying to meet up with the underage people, which, considering that it's a fan of Andy Worski, what's a big fucking shocker, right? But we have a new character in the sector. It's been like a DLC, so to speak. Try to find the guy. There's this other person, this Hujan host guy. I do not know what the fuck's going on with that guy. It's like when you have like an energy drink or something like that. in the refrigerator and you're looking forward to consuming it later, I'll take that later. I'll dig into this when I have time. All right, Gabe. Let's find one of his good videos. Now there's a Kino Casino fan by the name of Wade Duel, I think is what it is. And he hates the quartering so much that he put out a video that he had to kind of like walk it back publicly because everyone was talking about, hey, there's this new Kino Casino fan that's come public with these videos hoping that Jeremy just fucking dies already. These people will hate internet grifting, all the time, but and then when it comes to somebody they like, they just lick it right fucking off, dude. And that's really what grifting is. It's playing them, right? I don't know, it's difficult to put into words. Let's see.
There.
Now, this account is claiming that he's a known pedophile. I haven't seen where those allegations come from. But if it were true, it'd be like how many pedophiles have been in their audience that have been exposed by the way. Like, it starts to become strange at a certain point, right? Like, it was strange with the first one. Then it was more eerie and creepy. Each time there was another weirdo in their audience to expose. Here we got 2 minutes. Okay, let's... Oh my god. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. We can do it. I already won out. Oh my god. They could torture people for information, making them watch this stupid fucking shit.
And then you got Jer. Jer's crying out in pain again because his Facebook buddy, who it all...
That's really all we need to hear. That's the Kino Casino in a nutshell right there.
By the way,
their entire show is more or less seething at the fact that they didn't become like let's players. Like, they envy Darkside Phil. The hell that would have to go through your mind to look at Darkside Phil and go, man, he's got it made, guys. Because their show emulates Darkside Phil. They beg for money worse than anybody like that. They monetize their entire... And hey, like I said, to each their own. But it's amazing to see the lack of self-awareness. That's what the phrase I was looking for. The lack of self-awareness they have saying the shit that they do about other people when it almost always applies to them so much more than the person they're criticizing in the first place. And, let it be known, I'm pretty sure everyone here knows that what I think about the quartering. Probably what you think about the Kino Casino. But you're somehow, this is my opinion, is that the quartering is somehow not as bad as Kino Casino. I wished I had a